Hello, and today we are going to be working with DocMan and showing you how you can define a registered user or a teacher user so that they can update DocMan from the public front end as opposed to being an administrator on the administrative back end of the site. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go to the document library just to discuss what we're going to have our teacher update. In the school newsletters, we have a current newsletter, and one of our teachers, Miss Caroline, is in charge of the newsletter for the school. And what I want to do is I want to make it so that she can update the current newsletter from this public side. No one else can, but she doesn't have to have that administrative user account. So what we're going to do as an administrator is we've got to make a few changes on our admin site. So I've logged in and I'm heading to DocMan into the documents area. And right here I see my current newsletter and I click on it, and my current newsletter obviously has already been added in, and I do need to add in the first one before I make this change. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and it's an area that we don't typically go to. But there is a permissions tab, and when I click onto that tab, here are your viewers, and it just says that everybody can view the current newsletter, but the maintainer is the editor group. But we're not going to have a group editing this. We're rather going to change it to Miss Caroline. And you'll notice that when I click onto the drop down, you're going to see that there's a list of users and groups, and you might not be able to see it outside of my screen right now. Let me try to lift this up a bit more, and there you see the edge of it. Anyway, what we're doing is you'll see all of the usernames, and you can select Miss Caroline from the user list. All we need to do now that we have defined who our maintainer is to click Save. Now, prior to this, Miss Caroline was not able to upload or update any of the newsletters. We're going to go back to the public side, and we're going to log in as Miss Caroline. And you'll notice that when we log in, she has several buttons now down at the bottom. And if we back out of DocMan, we can go to any of the other documents, and we'll see that we just don't have those extra buttons. Those extra buttons are only where we have placed her as the maintainer. And I'm going to go ahead and click the update button, and she can go ahead and update just as usual. I'm not going to go through this area of it, but she can go through the steps just as everybody else does on the administrative back-end side and update the document. Let's do some more further testing and log out as Miss Caroline. We will see that when we log out, our school newsletter is now locked down as the public user. And let's even log in as Teacher 2, which is Mr. Reeves, just to prove that he doesn't have the rights to do this. He's not been set as a maintainer. And when we click it, of course, he's logged in now, but he's not able to update the newsletter. Only Miss Caroline. So that's how you would define someone as a maintainer within your DocMan documents, somebody in your school who might be updating a document and you just don't want them to have that administrative access. So that's it for today. Take care.